Show from Admirals. My name is Markus, and I'm really happy to have you here. Nestia, wonderful good morning also. And on YouTube also a lovely good morning. Tina, good morning. So we stream this show on YouTube same time. If you want, you can push the button in the right corner so you can subscribe the channel in that you never miss an episode from Paul, Jens, or maybe myself from this morning's show. And you can give us a like, you can leave a comment if you want, so we can get in touch to each other. And I can see the chat here on YouTube and on Zoom same time. So I hope you had a great night and a lovely start into this wonderful new Thursday. It's Thursday, January 27, the last week in January. Next week we have February. That's time goes by so quickly. It's awesome. Darum, good morning. Okay, so let's see, and let's share my screen. So great. Here we go. So who is with me this morning? Tina, good morning. Remo, good morning. Nice to see you again. I hope you slept good last night. Rainer, good morning. Darshan, welcome. Kurt, Hartmut, Michael, Chiseng, good morning. And Boyko, good morning. Nice to have you here in our show. It's lovely. Okay, so what do we expect today about news? So first of all, we have the premium account here, and today it's Thursday. You see, we expect today afternoon advance estimate GDP, weekly report sales, then the advance report on durable goods, and yeah, it's US American numbers, unemployment insurance weekly, pending home sales index, gas storage report, and then Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City. Okay, so a couple of numbers we will get. And Helder, wonderful good morning. We expect today. So any news, by the way? We had a rate decision yesterday. It was really, really cool. So they kept the rate unchanged, by the way, but lovely, really lovely. The best sentence was Mr. Powell yesterday said, it was really awesome. He said, we don't know what we have to do. It was so great. We are not really convinced what we should do with the path of the rate in the future. But we don't want to hurt the payments and the wages and something about that. The best sentence. We have no clue what we have to do. They talked a lot, but they said nothing, literally nothing. It was so funny yesterday. It was awesome, but the market was reacting really confusing. So, and we had, market goes down, really, really strongly yesterday. And went down, by the way. So it was awesome. I loved it. It was a great show yesterday. And thanks for being with me. And thanks to Admirals that I could moderate the show yesterday. Okay, by the way, tomorrow we expect another lovely webinar, Trading Professionally with Moving Averages. One of my congenius partners talking about tomorrow at 2 German London time, 3 o'clock London time, German time, 3 o'clock, exactly. So, and if you don't want to miss any news, then you should subscribe the channel of Telegram from Admirals. So you will see it. And in Astia, you are so quickly. Thanks for the link in the chat and on YouTube also. So you can have it on your phone or on your screen, by the way. Yeah, and you see the same in Twitter. If you want to follow Admirals there or myself, this is DayTrader70. And the best, during the rest of the day, you have full access to my Admiral screen and all trades in our Traders Yard group. It's free access. It's completely free for you if you want. It's called Dowhow Live Training Room, of course, in English. And there you will find all the other information during the rest of the day, because we don't let you down or we don't let you behind. So you can ask whatever there is outside of this webinar during here in this Dauha live trading room free access. So let's go. And we start with the DAX 10 minutes. Yeah, and that was beautiful. So we had a lovely long trade yesterday, partial profit here. Then with the rest, we got out at the last 0.3, technically perfect. At the same time, we had a new downtrend. So, and around about 8 o'clock, that was the press conference, rate decision, something like this. But finally, we could see, okay, there was no trend break at the last 0.3. And this means it was still the second trend arm. And therefore, it was my duty to open the trade, in that case, at the 0.2. And finally, yes, when I went to bed, I had my stop loss above the last 0.3. I calculated the money because I don't care about the single trade. Yeah, I'm a trader, not a consumer. I don't care about the trade. Just my job is to make it, to stick to the rules and follow my plan. So, and therefore, I woke up this morning and I said, yes, trend continuation. I love trend trading. I love it so much. So, and this morning I trailed my stop loss here to the last 0.3. So I had a close and then the price came back and I trailed my stop loss and now I'm out. And another 120 pips profit. Beautiful. And now we have a new trend. And by the way, the point of control is still on the upper side. It's still here on the upper side, here at roundabout 15,937 euros by one future contract. So it's still the chance that we go up there. So therefore, don't miss the entry. When we have a clear correction, then the entry latest at the 0.2 and then let the trade run. This is about DAX 40 in 10 minutes. I think we are on track, right? Now, this is the consequence. It's just cause and effect. If you have the real cause, you have a perfect entry, you have a perfect effect. Yeah. If you planned the wrong course, you get a wrong effect. It's the universal law of cause and effect. It's always the same. If you plant a seed of an apple tree, you will never get another tree. You will get an apple tree and not whatever there is, something like this. It's the same. If you stick to the rules, if you stick to the law of probability, you must have positive results. Cause and effect, logic, thinking. Orange tree. Thank you very much. I missed this, right? Penny, you can read my thoughts, right? I love it. Thank you very much. So if you plant seeds for an apple tree, you will never get a tree for oranges. Of course not. It's completely unlogically, it's completely impossible. Yeah. So it's the same like in your life. If you are yelling to your kids or to your colleague, you will get back the same. Yeah, your husband, your wife is yelling at you, maybe 1 week later, maybe 2 weeks later. It's always the same. So stop doing stupid things if you don't want to get it back. If you want to have freedom around of you, then plant freedom and stop yelling to other people. Stop fighting with your with your husband or wife or whatever there is. Stop doing this. And calm comes back to your life. It's cool. Try it. Really, try it. I can speak on experience. Try it. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Liberty is in the palm of your hands. Try it. And in trading, same cause and effect. So let's talk about our focus charts. And we start, of course, with Bitcoin. And in Bitcoin, actually, we have a broken downtrend. We have a broken downtrend, and actually, There is nothing. There is nothing. Okay, is there? No. It's not a trend continuation. It's just a trick of the market. But there was a close. There was a close. Okay, so then we have nothing. Just this. There's a trend break here, so we have nothing in Bitcoin. We can do nothing. Dow Jones. Beautiful, right? I love it. Almost a trend continuation. And by the way, we were back at the point of control. So, and yeah, we had this and still the trend. Still the trend. Oh, by the way, there was not really, was there a trend break here? No, yeah, it was a break. So clear close above the last 0.3. So, which means we have a new uptrend. Starting here, move, first trend on, second high, second trend on, and now deep in the correction. Yeah, but really interesting, we are circling around the point of high, point of low, which means if there will show up a balance candle, it's our duty to open the trade, and we will do it. I have it on the list, not at 11, but maybe in the afternoon. Let's see. Maybe we see a recovery day today. Let's see. Don't interpret. Don't analyze. Just listen and reading the chart. So DAX 40. Yes, all same. But in this case, the downtrend is still valid. Actually, here it's different. It's different. So first, second. So here we go. And now on the right side, we have a new uptrend. And also, by the way, a deep correction, but also circling around the point of low. This is interesting. Much buyers could come in. And if you have more volume on the buyer side, that will show up a balance candle, and then let's go up. Yeah. If you trade DAX in 4-hourly chart, by the way. So next one, British pound USD. Lovely, short, right? Of course, and it really, really works. And here you see another proof why it is, because you see the downtrend were broken here. The uptrend were broken here. And you see why I try to teach you to take every second trend arm, because you can never know which trend will continue finally. And in this case, the downtrend was it. So you see, you can open a hedging position, and now you see what happens, actually kind of trend continuation. Even we are going in the green zone, who cares? The point of control is just of orientation, yeah? That you know, okay, let the trade run, let it run. We go back to the point of control, yeah? We go back, and we hit it almost perfectly, almost. It's just market noisy, but finally the whole distance was working, and now you have another money. This is how you can make money, with the trend, not with focusing on money. I hope you will finally learn it. And by the way, if you want to trade with logic and you want to really dive deep, then make it and take the online course on my homepage if you want. So the gold price. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Bam. So we know it. Okay. So here, yeah, there is the trend break. There's the trend break, and this is one of the seldom cases. Actually, there is no trend right now. So gold is not interesting for the moment. And I'm not wondering if we go back to the point of control. So, and in case if you had silver on your screen yesterday, I told you, make it. I have forgotten, unfortunately, because I was so busy. And here we go. You see, I promise you, look at this one. Awesome, right? And here you are in profit. It works and works and works. Second trend arm, guys. Okay. So, and of course, another one, it's of course, Euro USD. But before we come to Euro USD, clean your glasses. Yeah. I have the question of the day. And the question of today, thanks, Nastia, very much. Do you still fear while trading? Two options. Yes, I still have fear with every trade. No, I have no emotions anymore. Be careful with this answer because I have no emotions anymore. So, which means you cannot feel joy, right? So think about it before you push the button. Yeah. So yeah, still have fear with every trade. So the question is, do you still fear while trading? So take your time, by the way. So let's go to the running trades. We have a little bit less because one of those of our trades ran into the profit or were stopped out. So this is Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. The downtrend is broken, by the way, and we have still the uptrend. So actually there is nothing to do, which means we can delete this trade, this trend arms here, because they are not longer valid. So here we go. So, and we are still in the uptrend. So actually, just wait. There is, for the moment, there is nothing to do because, yeah, it was a small loss, but the uptrend is still running. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. I would say it's working for us, right? It's working for us. Yeah, we sold half the position. Yeah, stop loss is above the last point 0.3, which means we cannot lose money, of course. And yeah, the trend is still running. We have a new 0.2. Actually, we are creating new 0.3. Actually, just let it go. Only two things can happen. Maybe now it's really interesting because one option is we see the end of the correction and finally a trend continuation. So, or, and this is the second option. The second option is that we see this. And then we have a contrary uptrend and we have to make a hedge unless the price is going down. Okay, so keep an eye on it. This could be really interesting today. Okay, Euro Japanese yen. Here we have a kind of similar situation. Actually, look at this one. This is what I want to teach you. Let it go. The magic 4 L's. Logic, listen, let it go, let it run. And you will make money on the long run. Not on a short run, by the way, on the long run. And now Euro USD. Sit down, attention, attention, attention. I love it. Oh my gosh. And really, really beautiful. Yeah. Oh, you want to see why? Yeah, I show you. Euro USD, 86% are on buyer side. They lose money, all of them, yeah, because price is going down. And the institutional money takes the money from the unexperienced traders. So I guess it's time to learn how to trade, right? Time to learn. Okay, just let it go, which means we are in profit. Yeah. Stop loss, my soft stop is above the last 0.3. We cannot lose money anymore. Come on. Isn't it cool? I think it's really cool. British pound, Australian dollar. Oh my gosh, almost 400 pips in profit. Oh my gosh. So I would say the downtrend finally is really, really broken. So let's see, we can delete this. There is no longer a downtrend. Yeah, and finally, I guess we see the end of the correction. And now we see a kind of, yeah, here, trend continuation. Finally, trend continuation, which means we can trail our soft stop here, yeah, and we can trail the alarm also here. That's cool. And we can trail the hard stop into the previous 0.3, and we are in profit. I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that I can prove you after the kind of annoying last year that we say, okay, 2022 in focus is trading, trading, trading. Therefore, I recorded this online course that you can do this and we can be focused on trading. So next one, New Zealand US dollar. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Really cool, right? You know why? Look at this one. New Zealand US dollar. Yeah. 484, 87, 89. You see? All those guys buying, 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 buying. And the market is going down, 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 down. Yeah. In heaven's sake, please think logically in trading. Yeah. There are always buyers and sellers. Who has more money? The retail traders or institutional money? Who has more money? So why do you fight against the trend? It makes no sense. It really, really makes no sense. So, and now here we go. Finally, trend continuation, right? So, which means we have a new stop loss at the last 0.3. Yeah, and just let it go. Now we have nothing to do. And now, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Cool, right? Oh my gosh, I love it. So now downtrend, no downtrend anymore. Yeah, it's an uptrend. Still the uptrend. It was just a correction. Yeah. And if we have a close after the last 0.2, yeah, we can trail the stop into the profit. Everything is fine. That's cool. So actually, I fear news. I would have entered US dollar, Canadian and silver if it wasn't for the news yesterday. Yeah, that's fine, but you don't have to feel fear about news. Yeah, wait until the news are over and then make your decision. Yeah, or on the other side, yeah, make your decision before the news and calculate your money. So it's just a trade. Yeah, it's just a trade. And if you keep and if you still trade in 4-hourly chart, come on, it's not that much volatility in 4-hourly chart. So, but the most important thing is why we feel fear. Yeah, we are focused on money, and that's the problem. Yeah. And this is really the problem. As long as you focused on your money and not on the trade and the rules, you always have this fear all the time. Yeah. Okay. And now, drum roll. Oil chart. Look at this one. Almost 10. Yesterday we were over 10 points in plus. That's really, really cool. Really cool. So just let it go. If we will have a close above the last 0.2, then we can trail the stop and we are in profit. That's really cool. So there's a question. Can you please look into Australian dollar Swiss franc? I can, but let me guess. I deleted it from my list, Lisa. Do you know why? There's nothing to do. Because it's really simple. If you have the same picture like me, then it was this one and this one and this one. So therefore, there was a trend break here. Then there was a small uptrend. It was this one and this one. And now we are going maybe to break the trend. Maybe to break the trend. Okay, but yeah, you're right. Well done. Well done. It's still an uptrend. Yeah, well done, really. This morning I had no glasses on, so I guess I saw it right now. Okay, we're circling around here. The entry at the point of low, point of control is up, which means if they show up a balance candle, Lisa, really, really cool. Then we can make a long position. Yeah, let's put it on the watch list. I'm proud of you, Lisa. Okay. So, yeah, two other options and two other trading ideas. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Kind of similar situation because the downtrend is still valid, but on the right side, we have a possibility, like in Australian dollar, Swiss franc, like this one, and here, second trend arm. And as long as we don't have a trend break and a balance candle will show up, then we can make this. But if you have a break here, yeah, another Tom Sawyer game, if it the break, then it's over. So keep an eye on it, Australian dollar, Japanese yen. And same Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Similar situation. It's a little bit not so far in the correction, but it's actually the same movement, correction, and movement. So if the balance candle shows up, then we can make this. Even the point of control is there, but this is not the crucial point. It's just an orientation. We have to do every single second trend arm. And if you see, okay, the price is not working, because basically, yeah, you see, okay, the downtrend is still valid. Yeah, then close it and everything is fine. Yeah, but don't miss the chance. You cannot know what happens next. You cannot know because we are not the one who has the volume or influence the price. So therefore, we have to work. How is the sentence? How is the sentence? How is the sentence called? If you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Or you can replace, if you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with strategies. And if you work with strategies, you have to work with probabilities. Okay? Logic, pure logic thinking. Okay? So this is your chance. So next 10 minutes. Yeah, still in the move. We must wait for the next correction, but don't miss it. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the question of today was, do you still fear while trading? We have too many. 72% says, yeah, I still fear with every trade. So, just a quick advice. It's so deep, we have to go deeper, but that's not the time or the place here. Why do you feel fear? It starts with your thoughts. And most of the times is, you think you can make much money with your small account. It's not possible. You have to accept the inevitable thing that it's not possible. You can make money, but it's a training area. It's a training account. So let's make trading and not assuming we want to win the gold medal in Olympics. It's not possible. Yeah. Later, yes, it's a way. Stop focusing on money. Start focus on sticking to the rules and let the winners run. Yeah, cut the losses, let the winners run, but stop focusing on money. Yeah, and then you can handle this kind of, yeah, useless emotion of fear. It's frustrating. It's not necessary that you feel fear. Your life is not in danger. Your family is not in danger. Your money is not in danger if you stick to the rules and follow the law of probability, cause and effect. There is no reason to feel fear. So step on the path of logic, and I promise you, your fear will disappear very, very soon. Plant the right seeds and you will have the perfect result. It's all the time. It's universal law. In this case, thanks for listening. I wish you a wonderful and lovely trading day, family day, whatever it is. And I hope we see each other tomorrow. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.